Morning Net on the W9 DOR repeater located in Sevastopol, in Door County, Wisconsin, with a frequency of 147.210. This net meets Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m., also on Sunday for an informal net, all for the purpose of friendly conversation amongst all licensed amateurs. Want to say a warm hello to our listeners and encourage you to get a license and join us. Your net control this morning is Thomas, Kilo Charlie 9, Lima November Zulu, and I am located in Kewanee, Wisconsin, where the current temperature is 34, cloudy skies, and a light breeze. A few quick reminders, this repeater has a 3-minute timer, so please keep your initial transmission below this limit. Longer transmissions are encouraged during the comment section. You are encouraged to record who is before and after you also. Also listen for the reset of the repeater before beginning your transmission, so it will fully reset before you begin. I will pause now so you can hear that reset. Emergency and priority traffic may break into the net at any time. I will pause now for any emergency or priority messages for about 5 seconds. News of the day. A 2-foot-long creature with yellow eyes was found in a tree in China. A new class of life has been discovered in human digestive system, calling it obelisk. NSA has bought the web browser data without a warrant or a reason. Science has discovered a material called ferrox that is stronger and cheaper than concrete. Developed in the lab. Interesting. Only 3 people, 3 actors from the original Star Trek series are still alive. IBM is telling its managers to move near an office for indeed. FEMA is going to start reimbursing local governments after a disaster to install solar panels and heat pumps where possible. Scientists have found 18 black holes that are gobbling up nearby stars. Hopefully they'll gobble us up. Alright, we'll now take any short time stational pause for those to be in and out, not available for the whole net, or shortly be out of range. Please come now.
KF9, KU Mobile.
AA9 ARZ. Alpha Bravo 9, November.
Alright, what I've got is KS9KU, KA9 ARZ, and AB9NN. So KU, go ahead and take it, pass it along to ARZ, and then over to NN. Good morning.
Alright, KA9LNZ, KF9KU Mobile. This is Gil here. We're on Highway 141 heading south out of Crivets. Had my tires in for their free rotation at the Peshtigo pump tire, and I have to go back. They have a requirement of a torque check for the first 50 to 100 miles, and there's no charge for that either. Also, I found a mattress set over at the Larman furniture store in Marinette, so I'm going to be in that neighborhood, and I got my old mattress and box spring in the back of the Suburban here, and we'll drop it off. There's no charge. Some of these places charge you $35 to $50 to recycle your old mattress set. But that's part of the deal here, no charge. And besides that, I'm hauling it myself. So we'll send her back. Looking forward to temperatures of mid-40s, I should say, send it along. KA9ARZ, KF9KU in the Mobile.
KF9KU, this is KA9ARZ. Very good morning to all. On this final news of the Waliga Wednesday in January. Yeah, I guess hard to believe it's the end of January, but I guess the weather situation almost feels like more like end of February or maybe March there with the meltdown continuing. Getting ready to head out the door even as we speak. It's production day, no meetings tonight to attend there, so as soon as the paper gets put to bed, so to speak, they'll head home and call it a day, so to speak, there. So, anyways, yeah, be interesting to see when, we have all bare ground if this meltdown is going to continue. The big snow banks, were big snow banks when they had the big dumping of snow on the 12th of January, now kind of a mere shadow of their former selves. I guess, cloudy conditions, not much in the shade. So, basically, 2 days if the groundhog would see its shadow for 6 more months of, winter, so to speak, or spring coming in 6 weeks as the legend goes. So, let's send it over to a living legend on the other side of Lake Michigan with 89NN from KA9ARZ. Good morning.
Good morning to everybody on the Good Morning Net from John, 89NN in Beulah, Michigan, northwest border, Michigan, straight across the pond from Algoma, 9 miles inland. And boy, those temperatures, 40 degrees straight across the next 5 to 10 days. Looks like it's going to be a nice spring weather. The snow is melting. I'm able to take Molly out into the front yard. In areas of snow that were previously too deep for her to venture out into, she's able to race across the yard and do her duty, which is good. And all of the snow is off of our roof, which is good. Got that all shoveled off, and mussels have recovered from it, so that's good. Let's see, currently 37.3 degrees with a west-southwest wind. No precipitation in lower Michigan or Wisconsin, and not supposed to be any for the foreseeable future. Looks like we're supposed to have a dry period for the next 5 to 10 days. And solar flux index, unfortunately, is down a little bit to 135. Certainly nothing on the lightning map, which is good. Not much else going on. Starting a new book on Jeff Bezos. Finished up the book I had been reading yesterday, and just got a new Kindle book on my phone to read on my phone app. I wish I had a tablet, so it would be a little larger format to read, but the phone works out pretty good, so it's kind of nice. I can do that if I'm getting an oil change and waiting for car maintenance and that sort of thing. Anyway, with that, back to net control from 89NN. John and Beulah with an S8 on the repeater this morning. Everybody sounding loud and proud. Have a great day, everyone.
Figured there was somebody in there. All right, now what I'll show is ECHOLINK. These are the stations I show so far. K9GU, F4GBO, G1AEU, KB9DIP, KZ6DAB, WO9B, and KA9TQC. We'll get back to you in a second. Right now, I'll take all other VHF stations. All other VHF stations come now.
This is Kilo Alpha Diner, Whiskey Alpha Romeo. The time is 14:10. at 16 seconds. Zulu, just listening.
KA9DXG, W9OBD. 9UPD.
Kilo Delta 9 Golf, Delta.
What I'm showing so far is WAR, BXG, OBB, UPE, and GDA. Did I miss anyone? Alright, we'll get back to you in a minute. Okay, I'll go back up to ECHOLINK, and I've got K9GU, then turn it over to F4GBO, then G1AEU, then KB9DIP, then KZ6DAB, then WO9B, and K9GQC. K9GU, take it.
Thank you very much. This is Kilo 9 Vulcan from in Appleton in here, where this car is definitely overcast in here. Temperature is 34, barometric pressure 30, decimal 3, and the humidity outside is 93%. Anyway, this is an interesting thing because recent days the snowfall in Anchorage, Alaska, has been 100 inches and so on. We don't have that much snow coming down right now in here, but it's interesting to understand what happened in Alaska at that time. At one point, some years ago, I was spending some time in Alaska here, so I'm thinking about that sort of thing happening now. I'm glad I don't have to experience 100 inches of snow in just a few days there. Anyway, if you want to see that sort of thing, well, you'll have to go to Alaska, Anchorage, and so on. Anyway, so we don't have any big plans, but we do have a pretty quick trip to take this morning in town in here for some business to undertake in here. So I think after I complete this communication right now, I'm not going to stay on the net much longer because we have to get going pretty quickly today to have to complete that sort of thing in here. Nothing very serious, but something that has to be done, taking on our time and so on, and schedules that we have to maintain. So that's about all I have to mention right now. And I think the next station was something like TPO. I didn't get it quite well. This is K9GU. If I say it correctly, please help me. This is K9GU saying 73 to all this morning, and have a good day.
K9GU, Michel, good morning, have a great day. This is Offshore GU, very good morning to everyone. Good afternoon from my side here in Northern France. We have 7 days. A little bit cloudy, it seems to be less cloudy now. The outside temperature is about 50 degrees Fahrenheit, still freezing. I can see right now more sun. We start the day with a very pretty day, but I think the wind is from to the east, so maybe we are going to have a more clear afternoon in northern France. Not a lot to add on my side. Just okay. We have a major strike here in Northeast Front, so today I was, my plan was to equip one to another area, but it was impossible because most of the roads are blocked. So I'm here with you this morning, so very happy for me to be with all your friends. So now let's just back to Alan, G1 Alpha Equity from the Foxtrot Video. Good afternoon, Alan.
Morning, everybody. D1AU, Southwestern England. They're fine. Well, it says, some morning here, overcast, about 50 odd, 54, 50 or something on the something that is about 54. But I have got a bit of news. I have done something as I musical instrument as I can play. This is a song fiddle. If I was in North County, I could go in the competition there. But I ain't. Anyway, I didn't know what a song fiddle was, but I found out I've got a picture of it, and the friend down in Eve will walkie me. He has one. But he can't get up to North County to enter the competition. Anyway, November 9, Alan, over to you.
This is November 9, Echo Delta Victor. Okay, Alan, I got in late. I wasn't sure if I was going to get in the lineup or not, but evidently you recognized me there, so I'll take it. Overcast skies here at Oshkosh, and little windy conditions, but we have lost quite a bit of snow. Snow has diminished on the ground quite a bit, so yeah, it sounds like March, late February here, that's for sure. So I'll keep it short, but that's all I have right now. Seeing I kind of jumped in here, I wasn't expecting to get on, so the next station, go ahead and take it. This is M9 EDV.
DZ6 DAV, if you want to take it, go ahead.
Hey, Thomas. Thanks. K6 DAV. Good morning, everybody. That's 2 days in a row. I got so excited, I figured I better get in here. I had a great night's sleep, and only woke up once. And what a miracle. But I'll take it. Guess what? Right now, I'm feeling at 20 after 6. It was 63 degrees. Wind's coming out, was coming out of the south, and it's twisted around now, coming out of the northeast, but we are, well, now it's down around, the wind is going crazy. Anyway, we expect a lot of rain starting late this afternoon, certainly going straight through tomorrow morning at this time. And it's supposed to continue through Thursday and then Friday. Anyway, tonight I have my own net control duties that I have for the local repeater group that we have, and it's always a lot of fun. We call by roll call, so it's a directed net, and we all have a sheet in front of us that has everybody's names, and we take them off as they come in. We also ask how their ham reach was in the ham radio, what they did. project, etc., and who they contacted. So that's it. That's going to be a great thing tonight. I'm looking forward to it, always do. And I get it about once a month, but that's okay. Anyway, KZ6DAV over to WO9B in my head.
Good morning. This is Whiskey Oscar 9 Bravo down in nice, warm Milwaukee, Wisconsin this morning. Good morning to everybody. I think I've said that 4 times now. I'm very pleased that I'm starting to pick up, being relatively new to the net, pick up on the protocols for passing the torch, so to speak, or passing the mic, I guess. And unfortunately, I did not recall the guy I'm passing it to, but such is life. Really nice, busy day ahead of me. A tune finally came in. I'm rebuilding an amplifier. It's an AL80B, and so I picked up a 3-.
Motion 9 Bravo. Unfortunately, you picked it up while DAV was still transmitting, so that cut you off. If you want to continue your transmission, go ahead.
Station, I believe this is WO9B. Have a great one.
God 168 God 1 God 28 weather alert on.
Alright, well, a little bit of confusion there, but I see K9TQC has dropped off, also W3TOS has dropped off, so we will go down to Artie. I'm not too sure, are you just listening in the background or whatever? If not, I'll turn it over to BXG. Artie?
I think he said he was just so I'll pick it up. K9BXG. Good morning, all. And it's just another one of those days. Not too much planned for today. Do have another doctor's appointment. They screwed up the schedule last time I was in for pacemaker thing. So I guess it was running to Green Bay to the hospital another time. Don't really like running into the hospital too much. Now you got to use a kiosk to get in, and regular scene. But I guess I'm catching used to it. And at least it's a halfway warm day. Too bad it's so damp and it feels so cold. I guess I don't have anything else. So we'll send it over to Rick. OBD K9BXG.
Thanks, Bob. Very good. And good morning to all here on the Good Morning Net. And Tom, nice job. And you're doing a good job. And I thank you for manning the reins here on the Good Morning Net. But in that regard, Tom, I also want to let you know that I'm going to go to breakfast with my brother Brad here in a little bit. And right after I'm done with that, I'm going to go to the post office and drop off your replacement Raspberry Pi, along with many thanks for helping us out with our Raspberry Pi that we have. So, let's see. I wanted to mention, yesterday I mentioned I solicited emails report on how you feel as though the net should be operating, what your suggestions are. We're trying to get all the net control operators synced up so we're all more or less following the same playbook and be consistent. So what I've done is I've started compiling them and going over them. I got real good participation, and the next thing I want to do after I get everything together in one document is send that document out to our net control operators. And then what we'll do is have a meeting, we'll get together, and in the meantime, I'm seriously considering sending out a survey to all the people that responded. And in fact, I might send it to all the Good Morning Net participants that we have on the email list. And trying to get your feedback as to what's the most important to you, prioritize it. I don't know any other way of trying to satisfy everyone. So stay tuned. I will be in contact. I do plan on getting back to all your emails personally, but I haven't gotten to that yet, and it's going to be a little bit. But we're working on it, and we are getting there. So that's an update on the suggestions. And if you haven't emailed me your suggestion as to how the net should run, my email address is goodonqrz. Please send me an email, and I will include it with all the rest. But we've had really good feedback and participation so far. Over to my brother Brett, KD9 UPD. This is W9 OBD.
W9OBB, thank you, Rick. This is KD9UPD. Good morning to everyone on the net. Very good to hear from everyone this morning, and weather here and there and around the world. Getting ready to meet up with Rick in a little bit, so not much else from me this morning. Got mail to check and stuff like that. I'm just ready to get going. So we will send it over then to Josh at KD9 GDA. This is KD9 UPE.
The National Weather Service has cleared all watches, warnings, and advisories.
GDA, you want to take it? GDA, are you out there? All right, we'll come back to him. Right now, I'll take any late check-ins. Any late check-ins, please come now. I'm going to head back up to the ECHOLINK board, and I'm showing F4GVO, G1AEU, QB9DIP, N9EDB, KZ6DAB, and WO9B. So F4GVO, take it and pass it along.
Thank you, Tom. This is for GVO. Thank you very much. Nothing more to add. I saw Arrl on 17 meters down there before. He made a short contact, a new one for us. Again, I was participating to meet Arrl on the radio and was able to rock him again and again. So no more to add. We should run pleasant day. Today it's almost, it's already 3 on RTM here. And outside of us is still pretty, but it's more and more cloudy. So at the end, we are going to have a slowly after. But spring is coming for now. Right now, we can start to see in flower. Really, the winter was not at all here, and so I don't know, but maybe we are going to have some very bad temperatures next few weeks. Maybe in March, I don't know, but if it would be this kind of weather condition, it will be bad for the tree. But anyway, we can do nothing more. So all the best. Thank you so much. And I'm sorry I didn't note the name of the next station. So please, the next one for me is like the TV Foxtrot video. Good afternoon, good morning to all. Merci beaucoup. Merci.
I really was that, but I will say it just in case. Alright. Well, yesterday, VIP made a comment about my audio. Well, I think I used my microphone for two reasons. I've got ECHOLINK and Skype. ECHOLINK is on the Linux computer, and the Linux computer is a standalone, so there is no microphone. Yeah, well, in the microphone, but I can't see it. It's in the computer. And the same, I've got so I say to the computer, I use Skype in the evening to teach somebody in Milwaukee. So, to save the computer, I have put Skype on my Windows computer. So, the microphone for ECHOLINK is a separate one for Skype. So there shouldn't be any mess up between the two. Hopefully. Anyway, Gary Chan, he may be able to make an observation. Gave me 90 RT, so from Alpha Echo Noon.
Thanks, Alan. Kind of got lost in your cell phone the first time around, I guess. Nothing to report. KP, sorry, Conklin. Just across 36 from Lake in the Hills. And that's the microphone that I know Alan on. AEU on. This is the one I can hear the clock ticking in the background on, Alan. Sounds okay to me. Good to hear you. You were way off mic before. Surprised somebody didn't say something. Anyway, that's it from here. 89 DXP overseas EDPL.
DIP is M9EDV. Okay, Larry, good morning to you, and I forgot to say good morning to everyone on the net at all. It's a big thing this morning, just close to the mic here. Yeah, it's still overcast, and nothing more to report except thank you, Rick, for taking on the next project. And thank you very much for doing that. That's all I have to report. And I'm trying to recall right. KT6GAP, I believe it is. I'm sorry if I got it wrong. Over to you. And good morning. It's M9EDV.
M9EDV, this is KZ going to go up to Sonora up to Lucy's house for the weekend tomorrow. I thought I'd get sorted out with the rain. It's going to start. So we'll see what happens. I want to wish everybody a great morning. Also, mimic what EDV said that Rick, thanks for doing everything you're doing and showing great leadership, so I appreciate it very much. And that's it. I will send it over to WO9B. Good morning to everybody. Page 68.
All right, good morning. This is Whiskey Oscar 9 Bravo, second go. I'll just pass along my wishes for everyone to have a wonderful day. Get done what you're supposed to get done, and then put your feet up. Recommended technique. I'm personally heading down the basement to work on a bunch of antennas that I need to get out of here. So everybody have a great one. And again, I'm not sure where I'm passing the ball to, but thanks. Good morning. Go9B, and I'll be clear.
Thank you, sir. You have a good day, too. That being said, I will pause now for any comments from anyone. Any comments, please, come now. Not hearing anybody. This will conclude the formal portion of the Good Morning Net, and while we will be returning to frequency to normal operating procedure, I want to thank all of you for keeping the frequency of the net active. All of you have a good day. Drive carefully, walk carefully out there. Nothing bad so far, and I will be turning on ARRL News in about 30 seconds, so just to let you know that. AC9LM Zulu. Thanks again.
basically for vice director and those positions will be filled by appointment. The complete minutes of the 2024 annual meeting of the ARRL Board of Directors will be available as soon as the ARRL website can get it to there. Meanwhile, you can read more about the board's action in the ARRL proposal. The next meeting of the ARRL Board of Directors is scheduled for July 19th and 20th this year. ARRL is governed by an all-volunteer Board of Directors whose elections are held for 5 to 8 ARRL positions each year for terms of 3 years.
American Radio Relay News will continue in 20 seconds.
February 8th, 2024 marks the 61st anniversary of the YL system, now known as the YL International Single Sideband System, YL-ISSB. Founded in 1963 by very common Brigade or ICAA, is now at silent T. Founded on the beach of her first flight in 1966, later on her general flight license. The system's name includes YL and radio terms for young ladies. Members of the also do both women and men. While ISSB is a community of radio amateurs who provide support, service, and fellowship to one another and to the rest of the amateur radio community. While ISSB also serves the amateur radio field without much personal and system-wide maintenance program. While ISSB operates on 14.332 megahertz every day of the year, but on February 8th to the 11th from 1323 Zulu to 1323 Zulu, special administration for ICAA operates on 14.240, 14.340 megahertz, and 7.230, 7.260 megahertz to commemorate the system's 61st anniversary. If those are available for contact, more information is available at their website, RTL.org. ARRL of radio amateur Dr. Philip Richardson, WP1JE, is the lead director of the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, HVAC Service. The Research Scientific Appointment is a continuation of radio news that began in June. I started as a wavelength in the 1970s for middle school students. Some sense I was also fooling around with the antennas in the backyard, trying to understand wavelengths that got to me at the time, why they were different today, and I can't what was the hard place I got here for the political place in area. The early others went to electrical engineering degree, all the eight doctors, made by Benedict for University that year in 1998. He was first licensed at Hamilton about 5 years ago. He said the basic hardware was wrong on the lead graduating, and he waited as long as he could until he could gain the Research and exact service radio is about technology for radio science application to study the structure of our galaxy, the universe, the basic knowledge of our planet and its environment, and community education to provide and here 2020. That's all research projects that span the spectrum of ALS to 3.
American Radio Relay News will continue in 20 seconds.
Data.
satellites and start of amateur satellites are beyond legal orbit. Throughout 100 will only available to a portion of the world. We will have more information on this as a note. This is page 850. That's you, John. Thanks for the forward that we Just ahead of radio sport this week, a lot of contests on Saturday, January 26th, the NA2CW Sprint, that's CW. January 26th is the 28th, the CW 160-meter contest, CW there. January 27th to 28th, the REF contest, CW, and the BARCG Radio Sprint digital contest. Also on the 27th, the RSGV AFS contest, that's single sideband phone. January 27th to 28th, the UBADX contest, single sideband phone. January 27th to 28th, it's Future Field Day, CW phone and digital. And on January 31st, it's the UKE ICC 80-meter contest, that's CW. And then February 1st to the 2nd, the Walk Face QRP contest, that is CW. Upcoming Section 8 and Divisional Conventions on January 27th is Winterfest, hosting the ARRL Midwest Division Convention. That's in Collinsville, Illinois. February 2nd and 3rd, the Capital City Hamfest 2024, hosting the ARRL Mississippi State Convention. That's in Jackson, Mississippi. Then on February 9th to the 11th, Orlando M-Cation is hosting the ARRL Florida State Convention in Orlando, Florida. February 24th, the Central Dakota Amateur Radio Club hosting the ARRL North Dakota State Convention. That's in Bismarck, North Dakota. And on February 24th, AMCON hosting the ARRL Vermont State Convention. That's in Colchester, Vermont. And finally this week, thanks to the Nightcrawlers Nest in Chicago, Illinois, airing the ARRL audio news on their repeat. 7-3.
And that concludes ARRL audio news for this week. Our thanks to all contributors to this week's report. ARRL audio news is produced by the American Radio Relay League, the National Association for Amateur Radio. For more information, American Radio Relay League news will continue in 20 seconds. Radio Relay League, the National Association for Amateur Radio. For more information on amateur radio or the ARRL, visit us on the web at arrl.org. You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter by searching for ARRL. If you have a question or comment about ARRL audio news, email us at audionews@arrl.org. This program is copyright ARRL, all rights reserved. 73, and thanks for listening. This completes the American Radio Relay League news transmission. The system is now available for use.
That's all. Audio quality is really good too. I hate some of those rebroadcasts and some others. I understand it, but hold them speak up to the speakers. You can hear everybody in the background like fumbling. Your actions are great. Thanks a lot for that. It's worth listening to. Finally. Thanks, Tom. KB9 DIP. I like to play them and just listen to what's recent out there. Sometimes I get an idea to do things. AC9, LN Dual, I'll be clear.
AC9, LN Dual from KA9 ART Mobile.
All right, Kevin, what do you got?
Car here, and yeah, he knows I've got Jackson Sports, so glad I'm able to get into the computers still. Was wondering, with that laptop you're letting me use, looks like, since first got it, you set it up with Zoom. Yeah, Zoom is updated. And when I tried to, update it that night of the net, all I got was like the text box. And it was turning into Einstein exercising sanity because nothing was doing was able to update it. Just brought up that text box. So I was wondering, I might be coming to Swanee next Tuesday for the girls basketball game. Laptop with me and drop it off, see if we might be able to update the Zoom or just simply maybe get the laptop to perform a high performance engagement instead of dragging on to
You're pretty broken up there, but what I gathered is Zoom isn't working for you. What I would suggest is uninstalling Zoom completely and reload it from scratch. That's what I would try first before bringing the laptop here, because I've got to wait until what's his name, OBB does that Zoom meeting where he's going to help those of us that didn't log in that day or couldn't log in try to log in again. So that's what I would suggest at this point. Kevin, are you still out there? Can you hear me? Fine, I guess he's out of range or something else is happening. KCI and LN Zulu, I'll be clear. And offline.
My battery bombed out. I'll get a hold of it another time. KC9 LN Zulu, KC9 Arizona Mobile Club. KC9 LN Zulu, KC9 Arizona Mobile.
He came back to you, Kevin, but you must have been out of range at that time, so I think he's gone now, though. W9OBD clear.
Bring my battery bombed out there, so if I go more than 10 seconds, I think it's destroying the system. W9OBB, KA9 Arizona Mobile, clear and monitoring.
Thanks, Kevin. And I have you on my list to do the test for Zoom. For all those people that had problems at the last Zoom meeting, I'm going to take it one-on-one and we'll work out what's going on. W9OBB is clear. Thanks, Kevin.
Roger, yeah, I think it was just that my computer wouldn't update it. W9OBB, KA9 Arizona Mobile, clear but monitoring.
The time is 9 a.m. Weather conditions, cloudy, temperature 35 degrees.